Today we're gonna go ahead and cut down a tree with an axe. Specifically like a boy's axe size, 28 inches, somewhere around there. We're gonna use two of the most popular axes, the Cold Steel Fiskars and this new Echo axe I just purchased, and I believe these are manufactured by Collins Axe, made in USA. Very nice tool. I'm doing this because I like cutting with axes, but also if you've never seen the channel Fate Farms PA, Tom is a great guy. He does a lot of excavation. He's got a beautiful property out in Pennsylvania, and he had offered a challenge for people to go ahead and cut trees down with axes. A couple people have taken him up on that, like the hardworking man, and I said I'd do something. I just picked up this axe. I'm not going to cut down a major tree with a boy's axe, but I want to compare and see how well these axes perform. And after I cut for a little bit, I'm going to kind of go back and forth between them. We're going to see what axe I kind of preferred more, or what my take is. Let's get started. So this is a tree I want to take out because I'm going to be following my white oak this way, and it's going to get hung up. I'm not a big fan of this particular type of oak tree, and so we're going to go ahead and get this bad boy cut down. I'm going to first limb some of these up. There we go. First, I'm going to start with this Echo axe here. My goal is I want it to fall down this way here. This is a boy's axe. Already got a nice little face cut there. Let me swap off with this Echo here, or with these Fiskars. Immediately I can say that the handle is thicker on this Fiskars. Interesting. All right, so what we've got here on this oak, I've gone ahead and made a face cut into here about a half. It's a little less than half. I've got weight down that way. I wanted to go ahead and show you what I had done. And these right here were just test cuts just to see where I wanted to record. I've just went ahead and started striking right in here. So far I've used that Echo axe and the Fiskars. All right, let's go ahead and see what this guy's like here. I want to clean this up. Weird to cut a tree without a chainsaw. We'll say that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show my back cut with this guy here. I already have something I like and something I don't like. I can tell you that right now, just with a little bit of cutting. All right, so All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this Echo axe again. Oh, yeah, a little high. Wow, a little bit of a workout there. All right, that just might be an ugly stump. Let's go ahead and talk about these axes here. I can tell you right now, from this experience, I've used this cold steel quite a bit as like a camp axe. Nice tool, very, very, very nice tool. The head, it just seems like, I think there's a reason why it's a $40 axe that's very, very popular and has very favorable reviews on Amazon and on many other channels. These cold steel axes can be had for about $40 or so on Amazon. Mind you, they do not look like this. I had previously sanded all of the lacquer off, sanded all of the paint off, and boiled linseed oiled this tool. Great tool. Whenever my wife or kids or myself go out into the forest, walking the trails, or camping, tent camping, this always comes along. Wonderful for splitting kindling or anything like that. Now, I've always wanted a nice US made head, and I also do want eventually a Swedish made axe as well. This Echo, great deal. They retail for somewhere around $60. Again, it's US made, and I believe Collins makes this tool. The handle came raw. I didn't have to sand lacquer off of it. I just lightly sanded it. The head is obviously seemingly forged. Came with a very sharp edge. I have not done anything to this tool besides a light sanding and a couple coats of boiled linseed oil on this. I thought coming out here that this Fiskars was going to be the king because they come extremely sharp. I have cut down a pine tree with this before, about this size, and it was impressive. But I will tell you this. Now, I was wearing gloves. I normally don't wear gloves while I'm cutting with an axe. I just generally don't. It's a little chilly out here right now in Oklahoma. I wanted to put these on because honestly, I wasn't sure what I was going to get into for a tree. This went a little faster than I anticipated. This axe here, I'm a 5'8" guy. I don't have very large hands. I'm generally like a size large on my gloves. Sometimes if it's a larger medium, I can use those. So this axe with gloves felt a little chunky. I can go ahead and grip all the way around it. There's certainly nothing wrong with it, but choking up on the head, like up here, way nicer on this tool right here. Again, these are similar sized tools. Much more cutting area on this cold steel because of the design. I had not been a huge fan of this design simply from an aesthetics point of view, but When it came down to cutting on this tree, making my face cut and back cut, it was actually very effective, actually. I liked it more than I thought I would. I knew this was a good tool. This is Chinese made, $40. Takes a little bit of work to get to this point where I like it, okay? Not a big deal. It also came relatively sharp. Listen, you better learn how to sharpen an axe if you're gonna wanna use axes. So if a tool doesn't come shaving sharp out of the box, I wouldn't say that this one did either, but it's an axe, it's serviceable, and it will work, and you need to be able to sharpen it anyway, so it doesn't hurt starting on a new axe. But this, I would say, came a little bit sharper. This came very sharp. I think that the steel on the Fiskars tends to be a little bit softer. It's a little bit easier to sharpen, but in my opinion, it seems like they're a little bit softer. This Echo tool, let's compare it to the Fiskars here. It's got more of a cutting area than the Fiskars does. It's got more of a, let me know in the comments, I think this is called the pole, if I remember correctly. I'm not an axe expert, I just am an enthusiast out in the woods. A little bit larger of a striking area. This here has a seam on the back, and I filed that flat because if I'm gonna bang wedges on it, I wanted it to be a flat surface, not a radius or an edge with a seam on it. Again, I don't remember the prices. I will go ahead and post all of these axes. I'll post in the links, Amazon links. I won't be able to post the Echo one, but I can post the Collins one. So there'll be a link below. This one is available with just synthetic only, or it has like a rubberized grip. I kind of had a tendency to purchase just the black ones before without the rubber because I feel like the rubber on other tools has deteriorated quickly, started peeling and flapping. That has not been the case on my Fiskars Maul. I wouldn't hesitate buying one of these with a rubber grip. Between these two tools here, I think both of the handles are a similar size. This is shaped different. The Collins axe has more of a flatter palm area back here, and it kind of radiuses more right here. And I feel like on my hands, it goes right there in my knuckle, like right there in this joint better. This was a great feeling tool. It didn't feel like it wanted to roll side to side, right? Because imagine if this was just a round rod, as you use it, it might want to start wandering side to side. This stayed right where I wanted it. That was pretty cool. This here, I've never noticed this. This tool is not a bad size, but this radius here and this radius here seem to be identical. So I want to say that these sides are parallel to one another. So I feel like it stays where it belongs in your hand, but this one, you grab it and the tool, like when you grab onto it, it's like a self-centering type feature. I think that's, in my opinion, as a person that uses tools, I think that this is a nicer handle, to be honest with you. A little bit more expensive of a tool. They all cut effectively. They all cut totally effectively. Let's go ahead and take a look at my hinge here. If you haven't checked out Fate Farms PA, check out their channel. Tom's a good guy. He had the axe challenge. I think he was donating to his volunteer fire department at the time. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So let's critique my hinge. Imagine if this was a chainsaw cut hinge, right? We've got my face cut. I've got a nice, I feel like for me that I'm not like an expert axeman. Made my face cut, opened it up nicely. And then I came in here on my back cut. I just wanted to be above this hinge here. I came in and I started eating it away. Now I did choose a tree that was leaning a little bit, so I didn't have to worry about the direction very much. You can see my hinge. I'm really happy with that. It didn't take me very long. So far this video is 28 minutes, but that was also some setup. And take a look at this side here. All right, so again, you can see, all right, so again, the hinge, my face cut, you can see my hinge, I think fairly well formed, and I went ahead and started chewing it out. On here, you can kind of see that I tried to keep it even here, but there was a little bit extra over here, a little bit extra here. But honestly, as I was cutting on this, I could tell it was starting to lean and crack. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Everybody, check this out. I mean, there's nothing to complain there. There's absolutely nothing to complain about. Let's take a look here towards the treehouse. I need to get started back on this treehouse a little bit more. My kids are dying for it. Man, the fall weather is just gorgeous. I believe it's coming to a close, hunting rifle season here in Oklahoma. If it hasn't already, it's real close. I had my first backstrap. Man, thank you very much, Rafter E and his family over there on his channel. That backstrap was awesome. I'd never had it, and man, that was good. That was good. They told me it was a good cut of meat, and it sure enough was. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, listen, guys, we're getting close to 7,500 subscribers. I cannot believe that. That's absolutely incredible. I thank all of you, all of my regular supporters. You guys are absolutely incredible. Much, much, much appreciated. To all the new people, welcome. Thank you for being here. Guys, I'm aggressively trying to grow the channel in terms of offering different types of content, new content. Guys, the channel's name is Oakie Woodsman. There's going to be a lot of chainsaw, a lot of building, hopefully eventually here soon, a lot more sawmilling. And I want to build with rough cut lumber. I'm also going to be doing some more woodworking hopefully as well. That's another passion of mine. And I want to build some cabins, tree houses, stuff like that. And so with your support, that's where we're taking this channel. And I'm blown away at the amount of views, the amount of subscribers. Cumulatively right now, we have like 7 million views between YouTube and Facebook. I don't even pay attention right now to TikTok and Instagram. They're okay, but my best audiences certainly so far have been Facebook and YouTube. And about 10,000, actually close to 11,000 followers between YouTube and Facebook as well. And so I am extremely appreciative to all of you, each and every one of you. Something I have started new, everybody, to help support the channel. Any products that I use in the videos or any products that I can advocate for that I would buy myself, I will put a link in the description and possibly sometimes in the comment section about products. If you click that link, that's an affiliate link for Amazon, and like all three of these axes or the Collins equivalent of that Echo axe will be listed in there. Any little bit of revenue that can help with the channel is awesome, because that will help me to just produce more and get more stuff out there for y'all, because my desire is to make more videos. I absolutely love it. I love the camaraderie and the comments, the learning experience that you all give in the comment section, via emails, the gifts that you guys have given. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I need to, at some point here as well, I need to start doing some live videos. I want to do that. I got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous about doing it because it's just a different format. It's something else to get out here and record yourself and then kind of go through it and edit it and put it up, right? But I'm not the quickest thinker. A lot of times you'll see my videos are cut out, like snipped up quite a bit, like I'll cut a lot. It's because I'm saying, I'm thinking, I'm doing all that. And so I'm trying to learn to speak a little bit more quickly, a little bit more clearly. But I've also had a challenge with myself to slow down, because I have a tendency to speak very quickly, especially when I'm in my wheelhouse where I know, where I feel like I know what I'm talking about, or something that I'm passionate about, right? So I am trying to improve that as well. Just getting more polished, just learning how to be more informative in a way where you all don't get bored. If you've made it this far, I appreciate your time. I appreciate it because not many of you make it to the end. So thank you all. Oakie Woodsman here. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And thanks for watching. Have a good one and be safe.